One day, I was next door in my mother's yard, watering her plants, when this silly-looking dog showed up. It was a low-speed neighborhood area, and since I hadn't lived there long, I assumed she belonged to somebody in the area. It was a hot July day, so I gave her some water and told her to go home. She told me she was home. I told her she wasn't, and that I already had 4 dogs. And we argued about it for a while. I went back home, and she waited at my gate like she was just waiting for me to let her back in her yard. But I had chickens and other animals. She might hurt them. Besides, surely she had a home in the area. I put up notices on Facebook and called the vets. In the meantime, she figured out a way in my yard and wouldn't stop following me. Finally, I told her that if she didn't hurt the poultry or other animals, she could stay until I found her home or another one. That was over 10 years ago. I called her Trouble because she liked to follow me wherever I went. Then came a day I saw a large black snake in the storage shed crawling into a pile of junk. Now, just days before, I found some dead chickens that looked like the work of a black snake. Those black snakes get pretty big, really big sometimes, but not typically big enough to swallow an adult chicken. But they will sometimes kill an adult chicken and leave the bodies with just the heads messed up from trying to swallow it. So I ran over there and grabbed that snake before it could disappear inside the junk. Those snakes aren't venomous, but can bite and often defecate on whatever is attacking them. So I was trying to carefully pull out the snake to where I could grab it around the neck without getting bitten, defecated on, or pulling over the pile of junk it was hanging on to. We started a careful game of tug-of-war. I pulled, but the snake wouldn't let up. Suddenly, Trouble showed up and saw what I was doing. She rushed over there and did a flying leap towards us, grabbing hold of my arm and biting hard enough to draw blood. So now I was dripping blood while still trying to hold on to the snake and saying a few things to my dog. Well, I know she was going for the snake. In fact, she tried again, and this time pulled the snake out to where I could grab it behind the head. I took that snake to where I hoped it could fulfill its purpose in nature instead of killing chickens. Of course, I forgave Trouble, as I know she wasn't trying to bite me. In fact, over time, I noticed she was starting to lose her eyesight. I used to be able to throw food to her from across the house, and she would jump up and catch it. But it got to where she missed food even right next to her. I don't know how old she is, since I don't know how old she was when I got her. Though the vet and I agreed, she seemed fully grown, but still young. But having had her for over 10 years, I guess it can't last forever, but I'll see how long it will last.